Good morning. Oh. So good morning from Lois and I. Just woke up. Well, I did. I think she's been up for a while. Yeah. But I have to go make the coffee because she didn't do that. No, she forgot to make the coffee. Yeah. Didn't you? Yes, you did. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go do that and slowly get this day going. And now we push the most important button in the house. That will make the magical bean juice. So, who's ready for a coffee outside? I am. Yesterday I cleaned off the table, I just hosed it off, and it looks like we have some fresh bird poop and some debris from the tree. It sure doesn't stay clean for very long, does it? No. It's like as soon as you clean something outside, and I swear the birds are watching you while you clean it, because then as soon as you're done, they get right to work and decide to poop on it again. So yeah. Yeah, so happy Monday. It's a nice day, nice morning out so far. So if you're having a cup of coffee or tea, enjoy. Here's to a wonderful Monday. I think it's supposed to be in the early 80s, maybe like somewhere around 82. Not too bad. No. As long as it's not humid, because as soon as it gets humid, it's like count me out. So far there's a nice breeze. Yeah, so we'll take that. Yeah. Yeah, so everybody's been sleeping in. We just got up a little bit ago. We wake up around 8:30, and it's nice. We're going to enjoy sleeping on a summer vacation. Yeah. But the only thing is, come time to get back into routine and back to school schedule, it's going to kick us in the butt. But for now, we will enjoy it. Yeah. And I will enjoy this big cup of coffee. It's good. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Monday though. That's the only thing. It doesn't feel like a Monday. It doesn't. Oh, no. Yeah, so let's see. Last night I watched my next Disney movie. I watched Blank Check. That was made in 1994, and I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think so. No. And it was about his kid. He was probably around 10 years old, and he, like any kid wants, money to spend on stuff, and like I guess it's like his two older brothers had jobs, and he didn't understand why, because he went to a birthday party and he had enough money and it was like at an amusement park. He had enough money for 6 tokens, and the rides were like, a lot of tokens. The first ride his friends went on was 7 tokens, so he missed out on all the fun rides. That's your son's right there, of course. Yeah, because a lot of the tokens, they were like 4-6 tokens. I mean, the rides were 4-6 tokens. So like, he comes home and he's like, are we like, poor, or like, are we like broke, and his family was like, no, we're just, watching, what we spend and just being extra careful. And he gets, his birthday's coming up, and he gets, a birthday card from his grandma, and in the birthday card is a check, but it's blank. And at first he doesn't understand, what it means when a check is blank. And his dad kind of explains to him, she just forgot to fill out the amount. And he writes down the amount, and he's like, how much did you get last year? And he tried to say he got more than what he got, but his mom was like, $10. And the kid was like, inflation, and his dad puts $11. Like, whew, $11. Maybe $11 was a lot back in 1994. Not really. With $11, I could probably buy 2 of the Teen Bop magazines, which is where all my allowance went. Teen Bop magazines, yeah. For pictures of Andrew Keegan, yeah. And look where he is now. He's in a cult. But he's still handsome, so he has that going for him. Yeah. So this bad guy who this is actually how the movie starts. The bad guy, and he goes back to where he hid the money that he stole, and he takes it, and he takes it to the bank, and he wants like the guy from the bank who witnessed in his case. So he's kind of threatening the guy in the bank to, okay, because the bank notes, they are marked. So if you cash them or anything, they're going to know it because they're marked and they'll find him, right? So so he wants the bank guy to replace the money, somehow. So the boy, he meets he's on his bike, and the bad guy's in his car leaving the bank, and he accidentally backs up on the boy, but the boy is not hurt, but he runs over his bike. The boy's on his bike, and the bad guy, because there's a crowd forming, and witnesses saying, oh, but you owe him for the bike, he wrecked his bike. And so he's writing him a check, and he's filling out his name and that, but then he gets nervous because a cop car goes by, and so he gives the kid the check blank. Okay, so the kid comes home. Of course, the kid gets in trouble because his bike is wrecked, and his parents are like, well, this is not how we treat our valuables. And the kid is like, well, this was a piece of junk, So he's in his room, and then he has a computer in his room. Back when the computers first started, and they were big, fat, and chunky, and they took a floppy disk, oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, how far we have come, with computer technology. Yeah, who remembers playing floppy disk games with a joystick? Yeah, that was my Mario, my Nintendo. Yeah, no. I used to play Paperboy on that all the time, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, those were the good games, yeah. So he kind of types in the computer the information that's missing in a check, okay? And where the money goes, he puts cash and the amount that he wants, right? $1 million. And he gets it. He prints it out on the check, okay? And he takes it to the bank, and the teller is like, oh, no, this is fake, you're not fooling me. So the teller takes the kid back to the bank manager, and he thinks the kid is with the bad guy. So the bank manager gives him the $10 million. That's the bad guy's $10 million that the bank manager had in the safe. Gives it to him, okay? So he puts it in his big backpack, and he walks out. The kid walks out with it. So yeah, so it's really funny, and he makes up a story that he's working for, because he bought a house that looked like a castle, and he bought it from underneath the bad guy because the bad guy was trying to buy it. And he bought it. So yeah, it was pretty funny, and then the bad guy went to get his money back, and the bank manager realized that, oh, you mean because the bad guy had another bad guy come and get the money, and the money wasn't there, and the bank manager realized that, oh, what, you mean the kid wasn't working with you, so they go looking for the kids, and eventually find him, but by the time they find him, the money's been all spent, because if a kid has $10 million, he's spending it on fun stuff like a go-kart, video games. Yeah. So that was a good movie. Never seen it before, so yeah, that was good. Yeah, I forget what my next one is. I forget. I know The Lion King is coming up soon, but I'm not sure if that's my next one or if there's one more before that. Yeah, so it's been fun watching these movies because there's a lot I haven't seen, and it's just fun rewatching some that I haven't watched since I was a kid. So yeah. Anyways, so that's what I did last night, and then I went to bed. Yeah, probably at 12 o'clock. Yeah, a little bit later. But yeah, that's the only time I get a TV, so sometimes I stay up and I turn into a pumpkin, but it's worth it. Yeah. Just to watch a movie. Yeah. Yeah, chirp, chirp, chirp. Really? Morning gossip? Yeah? Okay. I'm in for that. Tell me all about it. Anyways, alright, so I am going to finish my coffee, and I should have brought my tripod out, but I forgot. I actually have to go on Amazon and order another one, because mine is like, it's still standing, okay, but where the legs are attached, they broke right there, but it's still standing. But I will have to order, yeah, another one, so I gotta do that. Yeah. I don't know how many tripods I've gone through. Tripods and light rings I go through like no tomorrow. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm going to finish my coffee and get this day started. I'm not sure what we're doing today. It's probably going on 9 o'clock right now. So, but I'm just going to finish this up and get another cup. And yeah, we'll go from there. But first, coffee. So cheers. Have a great day, and I'll check back in soon. Have you come for a cup of coffee? Would you like a cuppa? 1 lump or 2 lumps? What you doing? Are you snoozing? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Life of a cat. Can we switch? I be a cat and you be me? Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So I have ventured upstairs. I'm going to try tidy up here for a little bit since it's not as hot up here today. So I'm going to take that advantage because when it's hot up here, you do not want to be up here. No. So I have to clean up here. I have 3 bags that have to go to my village, which we are heading there hopefully pretty soon. To donate, and I think I have 2 downstairs, so we will fill up the trunk pretty good. We will stuff it pretty good because yeah, I think all these are like clothes that there's some that I didn't want anymore, and a lot of it is like the boys' old clothes that are too small. So 5 bags altogether. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I did clean a little bit in the back room, like right behind the kitchen where all like the storage in the pantry is, and the freezer. I cleaned up a little bit, tidied it up a little bit back there. And next I'm going to try to tackle this area. Yeah, it was just really messy, and my book cases here, shelves, really need a good cleaning, and I haven't gone around to it. I don't think I'll get to that area today. But the area around it I can get to, so try to tidy it up here. Yeah, try to anyways, that's the key word, try. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, so I'm gonna do that. I mean, it's not too bad. It was worse, but we just didn't continue, and I really have to organize the bookshelves here, so yeah. So I have the bags right here, and these I have to go through, and if I don't keep them, there should be room in that bag. And that one right here, this one, there is some stuff in here that will fit them and some stuff that might not fit them, so I'm gonna go through that and put them in this container that they're in, but a little bit more neater. And boys' books can go in their bedroom. As you see, we have all our CDs, and the bookshelves are really messy. I have to really organize and declutter, but that will be another day. I'm just going to work on like this mess right here. Bring these downstairs. They can join the other bags downstairs in the mudroom. And kind of clean on top of this dresser. This is Casey's dresser, but dressers, tops of dressers are kind of like tables. They get colored very fast. They're like a magnet. So Henry's actually isn't too bad. You know, his is pretty good, so that's good. And end tables that will be going in a room. Your dresser is not too messy on top. And same with the hangers. Those are just going to hang out, no pun intended, where they are, because I need closet organizers first before I put those away. So, yeah. And my Beauty and the Beast poster, which I had since I was a kid, I'm going to put that somewhere. I have somewhere to put it, but I need to get this area cleaned first. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to do this, and hopefully it'll look a lot better. Did you put Flick back where he belongs? Yeah, I think when Daddy put the air conditioner in there, he moved him. So he's going to hang out with Thanos. That's nice. Thanos, sorry. Thanos. Tomato. Alright. You be a good influence, okay? I don't know. I think you're going to be a bad influence on Flick. I don't know if this is good. You behave, okay? There we go. I just moved him right here, so when the air conditioning is on, he won't be in the way. But yeah, you be good, Thanos, or Thanos, whatever your name is. Alright? Behave. You behave too, Missy. Yeah. She's like, who, me? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you. I cannot believe you are as tall as your dresser and you can reach that. Somebody's been growing.
That's a lot.
Yeah, a lot of dust. Okay, good job cleaning it off. Thank you. Alright, so that's it for now. I just have to take the very last bag downstairs for Valley Village. And I have to bring up the Swiffer here for the floors, because you can see that they're dusty. So I will do that later. But for now, that's pretty good. And another day I will do the bookshelves and really dust them and organize them and declutter them. Oh, and these books, I have to go through them because I think some are for Value Village, because I don't read a couple of them. So, well, more than a couple. There's quite a few in here that can be donated, but I gotta be sneaky when I do that. Yeah. Alright, so that's looking good, and I still have the DVDs up here because where these usually go in our bedroom, we have an ottoman that is full of DVDs, but right now it's kind of a mess, so I have to go through that before I put these away. But for now, they're okay right here. And yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, yep. And the only thing I have right here is the Swiffer to go downstairs, and found some magnets. I have to go downstairs with the rest. Alright, break time. Knock knock. Room service. Would you like some chicken? We had chicken for dinner. See if that little nose sticks out. Yep, there it is. Oh, yeah. What do you think? Oh, yep, that's a yes. That good? What else do you have in there? Huh? Got your own little stash? Okay, you enjoy. Bon appetit. Oh, that's good, huh? Alright, so Taco is enjoying her little snack poo / dinner. We are just going to lie down for the night. I'm going to say goodnight. Casey is having a snow cone. I'll Plano because I don't have anything to go on top of it, syrup or Kool-Aid jammers. I forgot to buy Kool-Aid jammers, but that'll be on a list for next week. So yeah, I'm just gonna say goodnight. Thanks for hanging out with me today and joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I think I'm gonna try to clean the living room. I might have to wait till they're on bed because it's very hard to clean. I haven't cleaned like really clean. Like Henry helped. He dusted it where the DVDs are down here, and he dusted around the TV. I didn't even ask him to do that, even when I was cleaning upstairs and he was helping me, and I didn't ask him to do that. But of course he has a hidden agenda, right? he wants moolah for it. So I told him since he helped, and I didn't have to ask him, and he volunteered. It's okay. I'll give you a little bit of money. But yes, they always have a hidden agenda. Yeah. That's why it's like, oh, what are you up to? You're doing something that you usually wouldn't. So, what are you up to? It's like, I know you, yeah. But yeah, it was great having his help. Yeah, so he did that, but like I have to Swiffer the floors and do that kind of cleaning here, which hasn't been done because they're home, right? Summer vacation, and it's kind of hard to do that when this is the most popular room, the living room in the house. And there's always somebody in here, so I might have to wait till they go to bed to clean it. Yeah, I think I will try to do that tonight. Yeah. Alright guys, we'll see you next fun video. Take care, be blessed, and as always, ta-ta for now. Bye.
Goodbye to your for now.
Bye from Henry. Excuse me. We just said goodbye, but as I said goodbye, he walks out with a freezy. You want a freezy?
There's only 3 orange ones, that's it. So you okay with that?
There might be a half of a blue one in the freezer that was his.
No, that's orange I mean.
Oh. In a small freezer. Okay, Henry.
I got it right here.
I told you, Mama's right. There's one in a small freezer.
You want this one, Henry?
All right, Henry, can you say goodbye again for me?
Goodbye to your for now.
Bye. Ta-ta for now. For the second time.